All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another round of Iowa State basketball. We are towards the end of the season. We should be done with at least the regular season at this point. I guess depending on perhaps how the Oklahoma State game or the Baylor game goes, we might be able to get through the tournament. No real promises, but we'll see what happens. So we at least get through Oklahoma State. They're about as good as we are, so you know we have a shot here. I always forget to slightly change the sliders because I'd found some new sliders just a few weeks ago. And as I'm firing this up, I'm like, I forgot to do it again. That's all right. I've kind of gotten used to how it's playing now, but yeah, I might have to change it up. I'd have to go find them again. It's supposed to make it a little bit nicer for defensive help. So when I talk about how quickly the defenders pop over when you're shooting a three or something like that, it's supposed to help a little bit with that, turn down the help defense, and just in general kind of changes a few things around it. Might make it a little bit nicer to play. Not necessarily easier, but nicer.
Gets it out left. The 18-footer on the money by Irwin. He's got two.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Timba backs in. Left side.
There you go.
Pokes free.
Ah, no.
Up by Irwin. Picked him clean.
I knew that was
the
going to
game
happen.
just slows down for him to the point he sees things that others don't.
Errant last shot by Sigurdsson. Beats it to the high post.
There we go. Let's try this again.
Scrucky
Nothing there.
from the paint. They rule this
Ooh.
with goaltending.
All right, we still got
Shot.
goaltending out of that one, though.
Burnett inbounds the ball.
I'll take it. Hey, Wildcat, what's up?
Sigurdsson catches it right side.
Yeah, I'm glad to. Yeah, I would have gone in anyway. I'm glad to finally have a day off. The last week for me has been quite a bit wacky with my sleep schedule. It's just been all over the place, and I felt not what I wanted to do. I wanted the icon pass. Why does the icon pass do that? You know what I'd love? I'd love to be able to use an Xbox One controller on the 360. Because anytime I ever look for that in Google, no one's ever thought, hey, I'd like to use one of their nicer controllers on their older systems. No, it's always people who are like, can I use a 360 controller and an Xbox One? I'm like, am I the only person in the world who wants to do it the other way around? Where it's like, hey, I have my 360, but I kind of hate the way the controllers are and how old they are at this point. Is there a way to change that? And I can never find a decent solution for it. What's my record? Oh shit. I think it's 19-6 right now officially this season. So I just got to win. I just got to win one more game to have less than 10 losses on my season. I would like to win at least the 2 games that I'm playing, because they're home games, and I'd like to try to, get a nice. Oh my God, really?
Right wing, Shepard
there
from
you go.
deep gets the bucket.
I'd like to win both my games at home, just to make sure I have at least a decent little home record continuing. And it'll make it a little bit nicer, just in case I lose my other 2 games, plus my eventual loss in the tournament, wherever that lands, could still keep me
Let's go to our
hopefully
reporter, Tracy
under
Wilson,
10
for an update.
losses.
What do you
That
have
would
for
be
us,
nice.
Tracy?
Vern, earlier today I talked with
I've already
Coach
done very
Wilson.
well.
He
I
told me that they wanted to
already
use
have a
their
pretty
quickness
good
to their
year
advantage.
going,
He
especially
said
compared to
they
last
couldn't
year, but
think of another squad that could
it
match
could
their
always
team's
be
speed,
better.
And he wants to make sure that shows
There you
tonight by
go.
getting out on the break and showing how fast this game can be played. Guys?
Thanks, Tracy. That was a thundering finish.
Yeah. As soon as I win at least one more game, which I'm planning on having it be this game, then I'll at least have a 20-win season, and that'll be another solid year.
No denying him on that one.
All right.
Throws
There you
it
go.
up. Good from three-point range. And they're out in front by 6.
There we go. That helped.
Feeds left wing. Sigurdsson answers
Ah.
right back with his own 3.
I
But
got
they
some
still
packages
trail
in the
by
mail
3.
the last couple days. It's been pretty nice. That's been pretty nice. Ooh, look at that shit. Oh, God damn it. Why didn't you just drive in? Well, what hurt by, like, not driving in? What kept you from not doing that there, buddy? I guess I maybe hit the button a little too soon. I'm used to, you know, some of the other NBA 2Ks where, you know, they'll take off from the, like, if I hit the button as they're driving to the hoop, they'll still take off down the stretch like that.
Go to the line for 2. Peñazola with the teardrop.
There we
Both teams
go.
are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
But yeah, I've just been spending
And
money.
he'll come away
I gotta
one
go
of
to
2.
the
offensive board.
I gotta go to the arena
Misses the
downtown to
easy
pick
one.
up my
But they're still out in front
Barnstormer
by
season
4.
tickets at some point. I really need to do that probably tomorrow. I got plenty of time tomorrow. I'm just doing a whole lot of nothing really.
Feeds it to the wing.
Don't have to work. I don't
Leads
know
him
if
with
there's
the
anything
pass.
going on at the building, but I should be able to go pick it up because I think the home opener is on Saturday, Friday or Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's Saturday. I'd have to look.
And he makes the first.
They already had their first game. I don't even know how it turned out. That's another thing I probably have to check.
He gets the second to fall as well. Zivanovic inbounds the ball.
There's no question what kind of
Oh,
defense
shit.
they're in, Vern.
Oh,
Hit
oh
him
my
in.
God.
Stolen by Oklahoma
Oh
State.
my God, what
Leads
the
him with
fuck?
the pass. Perkins for the tie. He gets
No.
hammered, and he'll head to the strike.
Make him at the line.
Knocks down the first one. Free throw's good, and we're all knotted
go.
up.
Yeah, I don't know how much money. Well, I know how much money I spent, like $200 on my friends and I on Tuesdays. I mean, I think I've talked about it enough since I've had Tuesday streams. Oh my God.
By Zivanovic. Peñazola.
You play Magic. And bought myself a really nice deck. Unfortunately, it's like, I don't know. It's just, it's a lot. Especially when you play Commander, because that's 100 cards, and not like none of them can be the same name. And then that gets tricky, because like usually you can standard Magic, you build a 60-card deck, you can have 4 of the same thing. So realistically, you only need about 15 or so cards. And then when you add in, lands and everything else, you don't need a whole lot of other stuff.
Perkins skips it to the middle. Couldn't get the shot, but he was fouled and gets a trip to the line.
It gets a lot trickier when you gotta do Commander. 100 cards, you can't have 2 of the same card. Yeah. Hey, Pup Chase, what's up?
He misses
Thanks
the
for
first.
thanks for watching it, man. I'm coming by.
Good on number 2.
Hopefully, I'm fairly successful here.
Peñazola passes it up court.
There you go. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. That's
Scrucky
fine.
backs him down.
Oh my God.
Perimeter. Swings it to the right wing. Hunt fades away.
Not what I wanted.
Gets the rebound.
I wanted a pump fake.
And it's still
I didn't get my pump fake.
Knocks it loose, but it's recovered
go.
by Bodicki.
You can never understand Magic
Give
the
them the
Gathering.
lead. Leads it up and in. Iowa State takes its first time out of the game.
I like it. I like it because it's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little less cartoony than, say, like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's not like overtly complicated like I think like Vanguard and something like that. Let's do defense. Plus it's been around forever. I guess Pokemon has too, but yeah. Magic's been around forever, so when you're not playing in like super strict tournaments, you can just use 20-year-old cards that still work. Maybe they've been reprinted, but it's like,
backs down.
Just spend a dime on this
Hunt gets it
20-year-old
left
card.
wing, unloads.
Damn it.
Hauls it down inside.
Oh, my God.
Whistle for
Scrocky, what are you
reaching in,
doing?
And that will be his second foul of the game. It seems commonplace now to see a player that size, but it must have been a shock when that happened.
Yeah, you're getting centers and people that shoot. I'm not going to reference below the camera and stuff. Yeah, it's not. I'm not doing the greatest at three. Like, I remember the good old days when I had 3-point shooters.
The big guy has spoken.
Come on, big guys. Nope. Okay, cool.
Shepard releases. Scrucky
Oh, my
snatches the
God.
offensive rebound.
All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we got here. Nope. Oh,
Scrucky catches it. High post. Timber
man, that
passes
one
the
did
high
pretty
post.
okay. I just need to.
Takes
Why
it up.
can't he? Here, I'm just gonna bowl over to him. Why? How can't you do that? What is wrong with you? Why can't you shoot today? Oh my God, he can't do anything today. You 7'3", just complete incompetent. God damn it. Thoughts on Hearthstone? I think I used to try to play it like a little. I don't know. It's probably at least like 2 years ago or so. I couldn't really get into that, but I get the concept of it. I'd seen a lot about that. Okay, how about no? How about we just, oh my God, just throw the ball in.
Inbounds the ball. Right around 5 minutes left in the half. Milton backs in
Ah,
to the free
God.
throw line. Feeds it to the
Damn
right.
it.
It's tipped.
Damn it.
And it's gathered up by
Damn
Clark.
it.
The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it.
Thoughts on the current
heat
Big
on.
12?
Wait
Oh,
for the
KSU
misstep,
owns
and
it.
then
Do they?
chop
I've
off.
seen
Target on the last shot
I've seen
by
that
Perkins.
Iowa State's
Kimball
been kind of sliding a little bit in the last couple of weeks here.
bounces it to the right wing. Shepard.
I see
gets
the
it
opening.
far side. Last shot was buried.
There you
deep.
go. Finally, a shot going down.
This man didn't give
This is
much
going to be a
room, though.
low-scoring game. I can
Still
feel it.
able to knock it down.
Dumps it to the
Because on the
inside.
bright side, for as bad as we're
Stripped
doing,
away by
they're
Shepard.
doing
It's
about
one-on-one.
almost as bad too.
I like how he gets himself into defensive position.
At the
God
right
damn.
place at the right time yet again.
Come here, come here, come here, big man. No,
Milton.
okay, cool.
Takes the lead.
Hey, at
He's
least
got
he can
four.
make it.
The Cowboys take their first time out of the game. Well, it looks like they're getting.
Yeah, I
set
don't
to
know what
inbound
I don't know what the current Big 12 standings look like. I'd have to look at that. I had a little bit of faith in Iowa State this year because they seem to be doing
Evan
quite well. They
inbounds
seem
the
to
ball.
perform well against teams that they should be performing well against. They had some big wins, but I haven't seen. I've seen they've had a couple of not so great
on the inside.
losses. I think they
Nice
recently
job to
lost to
convert
Baylor
from in
like last
close.
week,
He
and I was like,
didn't mess around
"Mm,
right there.
that's
Just
not going to help
straight
you."
up. They're set up in man-to-man.
Zivanovic dishes to the wing. Backs him down. Left
Nope.
wing from just
put it
inside
up.
the arc. Sinks
Got it.
And they're now out in front by one.
KSU and Tech are tied for first.
Swings it to the left wing.
If Kentucky
Irwin
wins the
passes
title,
it to the
I'm
top of the key.
utterly
Perkins
shocked by
catches
your
it right wing.
by your screen name and your love for
Pulls the
Kentucky.
trigger.
I would have never guessed.
Grabbed by Milton, and that's his fourth rebound thus far.
Nice work by the big
There
fella
you
to
go.
get that rebound.
Timba gets it. High post. Milton backs down.
Come on. Come on. Oh, my God. My big men.
Zivanovic takes the shot. Milton snatches the rebound.
Milton with a great
Oh, my
offensive
God.
rebound there. He works so
There you
hard
go.
to establish
Jesus.
position.
We're just
This
fighting
crowd is
just to
going
make
insane.
sure,
I
hey,
love the energy of this building.
make
Listen
this
to them.
work.
Beats it to the wing.
Oh, man.
Irwin. Connell has it left side. Bounce pass. Right
Oh,
side.
shit. Oh, shit.
Sigurdsson misses the three-pointer.
All right.
2:10 left.
That's
in
all
the
we
first
need
half.
is solid defense.
Just
Oh, shit. Look
to
at
hit
that.
shot when you've got that much
See?
space.
I hit it plenty early as he was driving to the hoop that time. This game is just, like, finicky sometimes.
Knocks down the first one. Both teams will make some substitutions.
These cards will get you drunk, fun, adult drinking game for parties. Ooh, that sounds like something I should get. There's a lot of game-related things I've looked at getting for like parties with my friends.
And it's a 4-point game.
Because we've got a lot of stuff for that.
To grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
A lot of excuses to drink.
Fires.
Oh God, what the slow release was that?
Got a 4-point lead.
I also feel a little. I think because I had to like redo my screen size. I think with my Switch, I just get I'm a little weird about the way the ticker, the bottom ticker is. Just because there's just that slight little bit of space underneath the scoreboard. Oh, come on. He got some space. He created some space.
But it's tracked down by Connell. Irwin shoots it.
He had it.
Stop the drought.
There we go.
Still down by a point. Shepard hands it off.
All right, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Oh, never mind. Oh, shit. There you go.
The shot from the left block was buried by Covington.
You got it.
They now have a dozen unanswered.
I mean, that was a gimme basically for Covington, but if he didn't get that, I'd really hope that he was a senior because he wasn't going to be making it into his next season. I'm already not a big fan of Covington this season. He's a three-point shooter who can't shoot three-pointers. He can't really. Here, look.
Feeds high post. Covington puts it.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I need that help defense to change a little bit. I think to at least compensate for how slow the jump shooting is.
Sigurdsson lets it go. Can't get the jumper to fall. Got it off in time. Got it off with time to spare.
I thought he had it.
Man,
Man, this is a low. So look at this. 20 to 26 at the half. What the hell? Man, I don't know if I want to look at the field goal percentage between the both of us. Can I look at that? Let me see. Let me look at this. It's got to be. Maybe if I look at the box score, looked okay. Like I could look at the box score, but I think I'll look at it in the actual pause menu. That was, here you go. Field goal percentage, 40% shooting, and they've got 33% shooting. The good news is I'm 3 for 8 on three-pointers, which I think is better than what I have been getting. And they're 1 for 5. So, yeah, 33.3% and 40% shooting is where we're currently at right now. We didn't even get a ton of shots off, honestly. They only got 21 off, and I got 25 off. So, even if they shot, let's see, even if they shot 50% and they made at least 2 more of those threes, they'd still maybe only have about 30 points. Did I ever try to run plays on offense? Yeah, mostly just pick and rolls. I don't really try to run plays. I don't know. There's just something with my players that just don't like to actually run plays. Like, so many times I've tried to set them up before. I don't know if I've done it too much in like the early days of me trying to play this, but I know like when I used to play this like off stream, I would try to run plays and it just wouldn't want to go. So if there's anything, so if I stand here, sometimes they'll have someone, sometimes they'll try to, I completely pressed the wrong button. So sometimes they'll try to do something and sometimes they won't. More often than not, they just, like, I don't know, something about the CPU just doesn't want to run. They don't want to run the plays correctly. So I just kind of gave up on that. So if anything, I'll do like a quick pick and roll or something to try to. That's not who I wanted to give it to. That's who I wanted to give it to.
Good job on the layup by Shepard. He's 3 for 4 for the game.
Pick and roll generally works. I say generally because there's been too many times in situations where I really needed the pick and roll to work that they're like, yeah, we're going to pass it, and then it just bounces off their fingertips. And I'm like, oh, that's great. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Catches it, top of the key.
God only knows how many seasons I got into this before I even realized that you could kind of back down into the paint. God, how much better I would do. How much better I would do at this game with a solid big man center and like modern NBA 2K post moves. Oh.
Dishes it to the right. Scrucky tosses it
drive in. There you go.
Shot.
If I actually, because this is actually before they did the dribble stick. So like the dribble stick isn't really a thing. You have to press the face buttons to do like, you know, ISO motion stuff. But if I had the ability to utilize like actual post moves, this would be game over a long time ago. Just all the titles. All I would need is to recruit some solid big men and actually utilize their post moves. All right. No, okay.
Burnett inbounds the ball.
Watching the other stuff, all you can hear is pick and roll, anime, and also wrestling.
Really
yeah, that was the extent. It's not like it's changed that much. It's just slightly. It's just, I think, slightly less. I don't know what I do slightly less of. I think it's slightly less anime now because I don't watch nearly as much anime as I used to. I think it's more wrestling than anything, and then talking about other actual like NBA stuff. And then stuff that's going on in my life.
He gets them both.
There we go.
They've got their defense and
mostly because I think when I first started streaming, like I had friends, but we didn't like.
Here comes the double team.
We didn't do like the hanging out every week thing like we do now. I didn't have like weekly like card games and hanging out and doing stuff like that. And, you know, I would have been able to stream. That's another part of like not being able to stream as much as I have been, is because not only have I had a goofy like week or so this week. Oh, come on. Is also I probably could have streamed last night, but I was at a friend's place and we were playing Smash. Damn it.
The Cowboys will bring out some reserves.
At least you don't have a cat trying to get in your lap while playing NHL 19. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that we had a cat here. And the cat would try to get on my lap for just about everything. Like I had to physically shut my door to keep the cat from coming in and wanting attention. Yeah, now we don't have that cat anymore, so I don't have to worry too much. Hey, there you go, post moves.
And they're out in front by 6. Oklahoma State is really struggling. Perkins feeds it to the wing.
Hey Jack, what's up? Did you start streaming not too long ago? Because I think I saw that literally like as I was setting up my stream. I thought I saw. I felt kind of bad because I'm like, shit. I haven't streamed in like 5 days. I need to stream something. It's like. And then you were playing. Then I thought you were doing something. I was like, oh crap. You were testing out your new video card. Oh, okay. I should do that, but I feel like as long as my computer's not completely crapping out on me, I'm not really gonna do too much to my computer right now. I'm thinking at my system as is could probably hold up another year. I think the most that I'll probably get at this point is another solid state drive, because I don't know what the fuck my original solid state drive and its problem was, but it really, really, really did not want to install Windows 10 on it. Like, I feel like if I put a little bit more time and effort into like actually trying to get it on my computer, I probably could have made it work on my solid state drive, but for some reason it was like, yeah, no, it can't install on this drive. I'm like, well, what do you mean? Computer's like, well, it's not formatted in the right it's not in the right format. And I'm like, well, And I look, and the format of the solid-state drive is the same exact format as my, regular C drive that my Windows 8.1 is on. So I was really confused about that because I'm like, I've tried different formats, and it still says it's not properly formatted. It's an empty drive, and it's formatted in the same way as the other drive with Windows was on it. So I just kind of like gave up on it because I was like, fuck it, I don't need Windows 10 that badly right now.
Takes it up, and emphatic slam by Strucky. They bring their
You're planning on playing and streaming the shit out of Division 2, so you figured it was time. I could see that. You know what? Let's go with shot slash.
Well, let's get back to the action. Both teams are making substitutions.
I don't know if there's a new PC game that I'm like super into like waiting for. And if there is anything in the future to look for, like for me to look forward to, I think it's something that's probably not going to be overtly necessary on my. Oh! Damn it! He had such a good mismatch there, but we made it work.
44-34. The student section is whooping it up now.
Yeah, I feel like my computer's not so outdated that it would be a huge issue. These fans are wild.
About 5.5 minutes left in the second half. Bodicki pulls the trigger, misses the long one. I don't think he'll miss.
You could almost say they're Iowa wild.
Strucky backs down. Hunt. This crowd couldn't be any
we got the threes rolling now. I wonder Apex clips to look a little bit better. I could see that too. I don't know if I'm gonna play Apex. I have some extra cash lying around that I literally like just tend to. I don't mean to brag at all. This is not like a weird flex, I swear. But I had gotten some some cash for Christmas that I just keep forgetting about. That I just put like in a just not literally like buried in my desk, but I just put it in a place where it was like I at least remember that it's there, but I'm not like too concerned about using it. And it's like $150. That's just kind of like there, and I'm not using it for anything. And I've been telling myself about possibly getting an Xbox One, just a basic used like either 500 gig or probably just 1 terabyte Xbox One. It wouldn't hardly cost me anything out of my actual pocket because it's just extra cash I'm not utilizing for anything.
Both teams are going to make some substitutions.
And then I don't really have to worry about games too much because A, like my roommate has a bunch of Xbox One games. B, I think the main ones I would play would be almost free to play stuff. And anything else I might just use the Game Pass for and actually spend a little bit of money on the Game Pass.
Dishes it to the low block.
Damn it.
First class body control. Not a lot of
I bet you though also on top of that, if I get the Game Pass, I bet you they'll probably let you say if you have an Xbox One and you have a Game Pass, if the rumors are true and then it really does come to Switch, I bet you could probably still use it that way too. I wouldn't doubt that Microsoft would at least allow the ability to be like, yeah, you already have this for your Xbox One. Now you can use it on your Switch. Wins Fire Promoter. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's just asking me when I'm going to stream Fire Promoter. I'm not sure. I need to actually like rework because I actually did mention that the last time that I've gotten my promotions, my ducks in a row with my promotions on the version of Fire Pro that I play, which is the 1.02 like non-DRM version. I had to go. I went and downloaded. See, this is why I'm not completely against. I won't even bring up the conversation again. But yeah, I'm not completely against the idea of
The three-pointer was no good.
going
Right
and
early.
getting a
They've
previous
gotta learn to
version
be
of the game that
patient
had
on offense.
mods, because
Good shots will
something
come.
like Fire
Don't
Pro
rush
had
them.
its 2.0 finally
Lucky.
come out when the New Japan
Dishes
stuff
to the
came
wing.
out, and then it went and broke all the mods.
He's got
So
16.
I went and got a
2:40
different
left in the
version
game.
on my computer, and that's the one that I usually use because that's the one I actually have on my stream. And I have all the promotions and everything and stuff dealt with on that version of the game, but not the official version where Fire Promoter's on. So I need to actually, because I downloaded like all these characters, but I've never actually like done anything with them on the official version. Oh my God, you! Not only that, but I don't even care if it was a foul, you still technically like botched the dunk. So I need to reorganize my my stuff there, because it's like 300, 400 characters since I got the 1.02 version of Fire Pro to utilize. So I need to actually get the. How was there was so much contact. I am utterly shocked that did not. Wow. I'm utterly shocked that did not work. That was all sorts of contact. There you go.
Oklahoma State
Probably do Cinderella Fire Promoter this week. Oh, that'd be dope. That was another thing that I was thinking of too. It's like, oh man.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball.
I feel like one of the big differences between, because I've been watching a bunch of the new Legacy stuff. Because I basically passed out at some. I don't think it was last night. I think it was a couple nights ago when they had the other Fire Pro. It might have been last night. But yeah, I like basically I got tired and I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep right now. I'll watch the rest of this later, which is good because they went on for like another 2 hours. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, there's all these cool characters and everything, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like the difference would be there's just gonna be so many. There's just going to be so many Joshi in the different promotions if I do it there. Because, like, I think a good... I wouldn't say like a quarter of it is Joshi, but there's a good chunk. There's probably... I probably got about 60 or 70 in there. And Fire Promoter does look fun. For as simplistic as it is, Fire Promoter does look fun. And I feel like it's relatively easy to kind of maybe not game it, but yeah, I feel like it'd be kind of nice to try to use the 2.0 mods and see what the 2.0 mods look like and how much different it looks.
Kimba backs down. Corner. Shepard with the shot. Misses the long one.
Damn it.
The defense was up to the challenge on that shot. Good job closing on the shooter.
8-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Okay.
The shot was short.
Up by 9. I think they've pretty much called it. I think they've pretty much called this.
Because the next time,
So
it won't be a miss.
Swings it to the right wing. Kimba.
oh, you don't think he can make it? Well, you're right.
Cowboys. Bring it up the court. Irwin. He rips down the rebound.
All right. This is just
Double teaming.
post game. This is just post move practice for
Takes
you.
the shot, and the ball will land out of bounds after the
Imagine
yard
if he
shot.
sunk that.
Kimba inbounds the ball. There's the buzzer.
Nah.
The Cyclones knock off Oklahoma State.
Still got the win.
59-50.
Only
Now
59 to
we'll bring you
50.
our player of
Jesus.
the game.
I mean, it worked.
Let's
Shepard
quickly go
did
to
well. Good. Maybe we'll get that garbage tier game out of our system when we face some actual people here. All right. 38-5. 3 games, though. That's okay. We're getting there. We're doing okay. Zip through Kansas. I'm assuming I did, considering. Yeah, we did all our time here on that. So recruiting is done for the season for us now. All right, how bad are we going to lose to Kansas? Because if we don't lose to Kansas, I'm going to be shocked. Holy shit! What? Wow. Well, that shut me up. I did not think that was going to happen. Things I didn't expect to have happen. And we got ranked because of that. Number 22. Now watch us lose to Missouri. It's going to happen. And wow. Wow, this is crazy what's going on here with some of these games. Jesus. We're going 22-6. All right, Baylor, baby. Let's go. Number 25, Baylor. I'm going to save this just in case. I don't trust this. This Xbox, I guess, isn't going to... This is one of the nicer Xboxes, not the... Like, I had, like, one of the OGs that didn't exactly overheat, but had a tendency to crash. I don't think these do it, but I'm not going to take a chance at this point. Ugh. All right. Who knows? We might do well. I'll be honest, I'd be a little bit disappointed if we can't make it happen here, if we can't make a win happen, and end on a solid note. But I feel like at this point, we've had a good enough season, you know. I'm still gonna try, but, you know. There's a controversy in the Cinderella girls community. Some new girls
Iowa
debuted.
State controls the opening tip.
They say they immediately got voices because
skips it to the baseline. Stolen away.
Ah, shit.
Picked them clean.
And in a song, some fans are pissed they're jumping the line and not paying their dues. Oh my god. I love that it's like it's seriously like fucking wrestling. I love that the idea of Cinderella girls being like wrestling. Whereas like, hey, these girls got voiceovers. They didn't work on the indies. They just immediately got signed and immediately got a push.
Catches it left wing.
They didn't have to go work the gyms.
That will be a goal.
Hey. I guarantee you my favorite one from Starlight Stage still doesn't have a voice. And I can't remember how long ago I played Starlight Stage.
Shepard
It's
dishes
been
it to
years.
the right, to the elbow.
And I bet you she still doesn't have a fucking voice.
Backs in.
And that'll make me salty too.
Jams it in. He's got two. Hooks free, but it's retrieved by Maddox. Passes it to the free throw line. With the teardrop.
Yep. Oh, God.
With the soft touch. And we're all tied up 2. About 10.5 minutes left in the half. Timba backs in.
I'd love to see that, like, I'd love to see that shown in like a wrestling aspect, like an actual fire promoter. It's like, hey, they just signed this a bunch of new rookies, and they're getting a big push. Like, hey,
Shepard.
These cruiserweights will have to cruiserweight, brother.
Grabs the rock.
Hey, oh, Jesus Christ. He sent that halfway across the court. And the Bizarre Wrestler is also super insane logos. He had tweeted about it all since the new girls came in. Wow.
Gets it, baseline. That last 16-footer cashed in. Peñazola brings it up the floor. Takes it up, turned away.
Oh my God! Okay, I gotta be a little bit better with this.
Terrific move.
Really? Oh God! Thank God he didn't make it, because I would have been salty as shit that they just were like, nah, fuck all your defense. We're just gonna
leads him with the pass.
It's gonna beat you to the punch every time. Oh my God! How did you not make that? How did you not put that down? How do you not finish that? Seriously, how do you not fucking finish that? That is a finishable shot.
He told me offense is not an area of concern.
And you didn't do it.
He's confident in their ability to put points
I
on the
don't
board
understand.
And hopes their effectiveness offensively carries over to the other end of the court. We'll see.
God damn it.
Goes up, jammed by Scrucky. It's a tie ball game.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get over that. I keep seeing all this XFL stuff. You know what? I'm feeling worse and worse about the XFL, just because I didn't know anything about the AAF until like they actually played a game of football. Basically, the night that they actually played their first game of football, I learned that the AAF was a thing. And I'm like, oh no, no. See, you can't do two of them.
Definitely a block. Just got a little too physical.
It's hard. I feel like it was going to be hard enough to do one, but now there's going to be a second one, and that one's actually tied to the NFL, and I don't think it's doing amazingly.
Covington inbounds the ball. Milton backs down.
God damn it.
The 15-foot gets it to go.
Oh, look at that. Just that was a disrespectful shot right there. That was like James Harden ankle breaking that dude last season. And just fucking like standing there watching him try to pick himself up off the court. And then just draining the three.
Takes it up. The fadeaway was nailed by Swanson. And it's now all knotted up. Under 8 minutes left in the half.
That's what that really that was borderline dirty.
Tipped, but it's recovered by Iowa State. Milton connects.
Damn, Milton putting in the work.
8-6.
I smell food. My roommate is cooking, and I'm not really caring too much because I ate just a bit ago.
Snatches the offensive rebound from downtown.
And I'm going to eat probably on my way to Cards.
The big fella's not afraid to do the dirty work, Vern.
Covington backs him down.
Hey.
It's the layup.
Hey. Covington's getting it in now. So y'all beat the Warriors. That's pretty cool. Did we? That's dope. XFL, the Impact Wrestling of the football world. We would only be so lucky. Don't worry, I'm hedging my bets. I bought some XFL merch and some AAF merch, so whichever one fails, if it's not both, I can hedge my bets there. Oh God. I went to so I needed to get sleeves. So we have a local hobby shop here. They have a couple locations called JC Dean Hobby. They're great. They got a lot of shit. I got a couple of Funko Pops there. That was nice yesterday. And they do some nice DVD, Blu-ray animes. They get some like fairly new stuff actually. Like on display they had a Blu-ray for a show that I think just recently came out to Blu-ray, so I was kind of surprised. I'm like, shit. So Yamato and Impact, pretty cool. What is he? If Yamato was seriously an Impact, that is fucking dope, and I gotta watch Impact.
Covington inbounds the ball. Shepard gets it far side.
Oh shit!
Shot of the game.
There you go.
Swanson.
Damn it!
They still have a 3-point lead. Dylan.
Like if he's like a normal, if he's one off to challenge for the X Division title, that's cool. I think it'd be cool if they worked with Dragon Gate. Like, okay, this New Japan thing, I don't know if Dragon Gate would. Dragon Gate just doesn't want to work with a U.S. company, so like, no, we're in Canada. Don't worry about it. We're a Canadian company. It's fine. And they'd just be like, no, that's not what I wanted. Well, I mean, you drew the foul. I'll take it.
And he makes the first. Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
I feel like the people who watch Impact now might be slightly more informed of, decent talent. Because nothing was sadder than like 4 years ago when Impact was at its lowest and Dalton Castle shows up on Impact and like no one gives a shit. I feel like if he went back to do if he went back, there'd be a little bit bigger reaction maybe.
They're still down 9.
But yeah, just nothing was sadder than watching Dalton Castle do his. Well, number one, they didn't give him the boys. That was one sad thing. But yeah, just Dalton Castle showing up and everyone just kind of like sat on their hands, and I was like, it's probably part of the Mania weekend shows, and I didn't think about it since everyone's going to be down. Yeah.
He misses the first. Jefferson didn't.
I saw the rumors earlier in the week. I think it was sometime last week God, I'm terrible. Where they were talking about Mania 36 being in Tampa. That would be dope because I would be going. I'd be so going to Mania if it's in Tampa. So I know that was the most likely candidate. I know they didn't. As far as I know, it hasn't been officially announced, but it was a lot of things where it was like, yeah, it's pretty much going to be in Tampa.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect
Crowd was also dead ass when Ciampa showed up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Like, I feel like Ciampa when he was in ROH isn't as egregious because Ciampa in ROH wasn't really like. I don't know. Like, I'd seen some stuff from him, but I wasn't like overly impressed. At least Dalton Castle there, like he was on fire from like day one when he like after the I forget what tournament it was. But yeah, pretty much after that he was on fire.
Milton takes it up, slams home a huge dunk. They just keep moving. 16 unanswered.
But yeah, I think I would hopefully try to take more time off for Mania weekend next year if it is in Tampa. Maybe try to go to some more shows. That'd be great. Because I think I went to Mania and then I had enough time to go to Mania and I had enough time to go to Midnight After Mania and that was it. So I just realized I probably don't need to work on defense. But, oh well. The fuck? Just heard a bunch of knocking, like heavy knocking at the door. I don't hear my roommate going over. Hang on one second. I had a feeling, I just wasn't sure. Okay. Housekeeping. See, it sounds like a knock at the door, but it was my roommate. I think hitting a pan or something because he was cooking. I should have known. Usually he makes that sound when he's cooking. And no one knocks on the door that many times. Because he hit it like probably 7 or 8 times. But it sounded like a hand on a door. But it was just, I don't know, spatula on a pan or spatula on a plate or something.
Struggling to close down the middle. Tracy has something for us.
Thought he had it. Uh-oh, that was not a good place to go. There you go. No, not what I wanted.
Sounds like he'd rather have some fouls called.
See, sometimes you hit it early enough and they'll just drive. Sometimes they just stop and shoot.
Dillon skips it to the right wing.
Pirate ship towards Vegas gets Mania in 2021. That'll be dope as well.
Off-target shot by Udezwe.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. I could see whenever they finish the Raiders stadium doing WrestleMania there. Not to mention it's been goddamn almost 30 years since they've had Mania in Vegas as far as I remember. Like what, WrestleMania 9 and that's been it?
Bridges leads him in.
Because they wouldn't do it at T-Mobile. To be fair, they could do it at, if they ever wanted to do it, they could do it at, what is it, Sam Boyd Stadium? Whatever the football stadium is in Vegas that they, I know the Vegas Outlaws played there when they had the XFL, plus, like, Monster Jam does their World Finals there every year. I want to say it's Sam Boyd Stadium. God damn, can you fucking make a shot?
Dish, right wing.
But yeah, having an actual enclosed football stadium would probably help.
Getting his shot to go, Vern. You just hope it doesn't wreck his confidence, but it's hard to see how it wouldn't.
Hey.
Bridges inbounds the ball. Baylor calls time.
Gives me a chance to look at this Impact Wrestling link. Sign Rich Swann against Yamato. And that's at that okay, that's during Mania weekend. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Good for them for putting on these like amazing matches. It'd be really cool, and I know it probably wouldn't happen. It'd be cool if they would get like Sonata back.
Boom.
I wouldn't even expect him to do like great Sonata stuff, but just like an acknowledgement of like, hey, this guy. See what happened when he left?
Sensational teardrop.
That'll bring a tear to your eye.
No longer the great Sonata. He's literal neckbeard's Sonata.
Scrucky.
I think this is a mismatch. Looks like it. Who knows? Who cares?
Wouldn't
Take the shot. Make the shot. There you go.
He's got 3.
I think these fans are getting excited, Vern. They're making some noise now.
Fires. The quick shot was hit by Van.
All right.
They're now behind by 8. 55 seconds left in the first half.
Oh. I wanted to see if I could sneak around just a little bit.
Scrucky backs in.
There you go.
Hammers it in. They now have a double-digit
Got the
lead.
big men.
Boom. Gets it. Left wing. Udezwe. Good from downtown. He's 1 for 2 from downtown.
Oh, he's got it.
Puts the hammer down.
Oh my God. Now it's just becoming a shootout. Now we both struggled for so long in this. I thought we had him. We both struggled for so long in the first part of this, and then the final 2 minutes we're just having a basketball slugfest.
Hit the left iron, but missed by Udezwe. Leads him with the pass.
Or don't shoot. That works too.
29-20.
Oh, I probably could have checked stats and stuff like that, but that's okay. I'm not too overly worried right now. We're up by what? 9 points? 9 points. This is gonna be another low scoring game. This is another struggle bus game. Let's see what we're at. We got 52%. They're at their 33.3%. Except this time they at least attempted more shots. They just haven't made shit. 1 for 9 from 3, man. 1 for 9. Yeah, I wouldn't. If I was 1 for 9 in the first half, I wouldn't attempt more 3-pointers in the second half. That's how you lose Western Conference Finals, kids.
It's a deuce the other way if you don't protect
by just going to the 3-point well until it just runs out.
At halftime, I caught
And
up
then
with Coach
continue
Wilson.
trying
He
to
told
go
me
to the
that
well.
He thinks it is going to take a different approach this half for them to hold on to this
Just
lead.
pulling up
Coach
dry
said that even though his
buckets.
starters had plenty of energy, he would still rotate in his bench players. He said that it wasn't a question of fatigue, but more of a method of showing different looks on offense. Guys?
Nice work, Tracy. That last 17-footer was missed by Swanson.
What do we
9
got?
times
What
out
do we
of
got?
10, he makes
All
that.
right, let's
little
run
off,
some. Let's run a
not
nice
enough to
little
deter him the
quick
next
play
time.
here. There you go.
Goes up. Scrucky
And
gets down
okay,
the
don't
offensive
worry.
rebound.
Scrocky's
Shot
got you.
stuffed through for 2.
Going in dry.
The little fella.
It's gonna be
No
my new
mercy for the big
podcast.
fella.
All about
Inside.
waifus,
Takes it
waifus
up.
and
Got a hand
basketball.
on it.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Dumps
Oh
it
shit!
inside.
Oh,
These fans are
all right, I'll take it.
We get a packed house in here, and they're going ballistic. He's 5 for 6 for the game. Matic.
About waifus, well, pillows are usually are dry, so it makes sense.
Lucky break for the defense.
Whoever was supposed to be
That's either
guarding
because it's
better
been
wake
just
up,
cleaned or it's
because
not
the
being
next
used
time
properly.
It won't be a miss.
Kimba catches it outright.
Oh, God damn it. my friends got on my case because they make jokes. They make jokes about my. Here's the thing. I feel like they're very hypocritical because they make fun of. They're like, "Oh man, you're such a fucking weeb," and I'm like, "Y'all fucking watch anime too." I just watch different types of shit.
Under 10 minutes left in the second half.
So yeah, they make fun of that, and then I think we were like, they went for a smoke break as we were playing Smash the other night, and I said like, and they were like, "Oh man, you know, we're not getting very much done," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's because y'all are fucking lollygagging," and they gave me so much shit for using the word lollygag, because I'm like, what? It's an actual. It's like that doesn't not prove my point. You're just making fun of the fact that I said lollygag. And then they're like, "Yeah, is that what you do in your time off?" I'm like, "That's fucked."
Goes up, powered down by Scrucky.
And thus started a series of jokes of them doing that, and then eventually I just started leaning into it and made my own jokes. And I made one of them just be, I made one of them just question their friendship with me. Are you sure you don't mean hentai? Tell him about the waifu. Tyler, tell him about the waifu basketball anime. Oh, yeah. You know what? Speaking of waifu basketball anime and lollies, there is a show out there already.
Jefferson inbounds the ball. With the crossover.
I don't think there was any gagging. I think that's in the dojins. I say think like I've never seen them. Why are we on this?
Milton backs him down, hammered in on that last.
There we go.
You do not
damn, we're up by 19 now. You know what that means? That means we're right about the point where we can start. Dylan
raises up, hits the jumper.
Damn it!
But they're still behind by 17. It looks
Yeah,
like
I wore a parody shirt that I got off Redbubble once with one of my friends. Or not with one of my friends, but I wore it to like a friend's gathering, and one of my friends noticed it because it was a K-On! Shirt in the style of like the Gorillaz album. You know that the one. I think if you just type in Gorillaz album, it's that one. you'll know which one. But yeah, it was the 4 characters, and like one of my friends like recognizes them, and he points to my shirt with the K-On! Girls on it, and he says, "I don't know who they are, and I don't know what show they're from, but I've definitely jerked off to them before."
Coach Murfield wants to see his players move more effectively without the ball so they can get better looks at the basket. He told his
and
guys,
I told him, I'm like, "You probably wouldn't like the show because
I
it's too
know you
cutesy
can
and
hit that
nice, but
shot.
it's just
Vern?
funny as
Thanks,
hell." I have a shirt with cam girls on. No, it's anime girls. Sorry, I guess I said it too quickly. Not cam girls, K-On! It's a anime show. It's like cute girls, like it's cute girls Seinfeld. There's not a whole lot that goes on. They play some music, they drink tea and eat cake. That's pretty much both seasons, but I love it.
Pass perimeter. Shepard gets it right wing.
Up. Hey, look at that passing.
Skips it down low, and it's controlled.
Damn it.
Just over 7 minutes.
Rookie
left
Boo
in
would
the
probably be
second
better
half.
if they were up by 19.
Desway flips it in for 2. Iowa State will take its first timeout. The Cyclones will make some
you know what? I should have put an emphasis on something. Yeah, look at that passing indeed. Hey, why don't you go sit down?
Bounces it to the right side. Scrucky backs in.
Here we go. Can he still do it? No, he can't. All right. He did pretty okay in the last game, but not so much here. That's all right. I feel like he's basically just given up. This is his time. Hey, you know what? You remember when we were up by 19? Good times. Let's try to get that back.
He gets hammered, and he'll head to the stripe. Knocks down the first one.
There we go.
And he splits
Really?
the free throws.
I don't think
From
I was
close
too late,
range,
but whatever.
It was nailed by Strucky.
Also, I really,
now lead
you know
by
what I
15.
also just realized
Bears
horrifically
with some
as I'm
difficulties.
talking about this? It's March,
Leads
which
him in.
usually
Boom.
is great
Goes
for
up,
me because
catches
that's
the
like
nice
YouTube
sweet pass
Christmas,
in
but I
stride,
realize
and
the
hits
shit
the
that I'm
layup.
talking about right now,
He's got 6.
there's going to be a lot more people than
Backs
usually
in.
than usual who are going to find this video and watch
Has
it because
left
they're like,
wing.
that's what happens every March now
By
for the past
14.
like 4 years. Is it what happens?
Right
It'll be
around
like,
6 minutes left in the
hey,
second
someone's
half.
going to start watching my college basketball stuff because they go, hey, college basketball is a thing. Hey, remember
Dumps it to
College
the
Hoops
paint.
2K8?
Picks it
Yeah,
up.
that was a great
basket
game.
came off the feed by
Let's see if there's
Desway.
anyone still playing it. Hey,
they're
there's
now
this guy
behind by
playing it.
12.
He's been like 12 seasons in. And they're going to be like, hey, that's really cool. And usually I get a nice
Catches it
uptick
on
of
the
subscribers
elbow.
in March. And now I realize that the first thing I'm talking about is
Dishes to the left
lollygagging
wing. All net on the shot.
and the
Nice
many
line.
different
The
meanings of
Bears
it.
Call time.
I just realized after the fact, I'm like, oh no, this isn't good.
Getting set to inbound the ball. The Bears will get a few of their
Thank
starters
God I
back
don't
in the game.
monetize my videos.
Thomas inbounds
That would
the
be
ball.
that would be
Dillon brings
hellacious.
it up the floor. Swanson, Udesway from the wing.
There we
Scruffy
go.
corrals the miss inside.
Well, the
All right.
defense should
You
realize
think
they
you can do it?
got
I don't
lucky on
trust
that
you.
one. He'll drill that shot.
I don't know where
9 out of
where's he
10
at. There he
times.
is. There he is. Come here. You okay? Oh, God damn you! Just put your big ass body in the way.
Beats it to the top of the key. Scrucky backs him down. Covington
Go.
gets it
He's got it.
inside. That last shot.
Hey, he made the
The
shot.
D was there, but with the
Come
shooter
for the
like him,
basketball,
any
stay
amount of
for the
room is
loss.
too much.
No, the
Udesway.
term is not come for the basketball, stay for the lollies. It's come for the basketball, come
Catches it
again for the
inside.
lollies.
Behind the arc. Pulled in
I'm on
by
a list
Scrucky.
somewhere.
That's his 10th rebound
Just
in this
these
one.
jokes in
That's
general
another
are going to
rebound
put me
for
on a
team that's
fucking
doing
list.
A great job on the
I'm
boards.
pretty sure
They've
I'm
got a
already on
big
it
edge there
somewhere.
today.
Scrucky goes up. Foul
Okay, that
hard.
was some
He'll take it
weak
to
ass
the line.
driving into the hoop. Even if you did monetize your videos, it wouldn't be the worst thing on YouTube. Yeah, it's a good point.
And he makes the first. Both teams are going
Hey,
to make some substitutions. He's off on the second.
I'm
The Bears
never going to actually
need
make
to find
that.
some answers here. Lead pass to the left side. Scrucky
There was
inbounds the
another
ball.
show that I think I was going to be speaking of. Maybe not exactly that, but I think there was another
Hunt
show I was gonna
Dumps it to the
I
inside.
was gonna watch
Errant
this
last shot
this
by
season, or at
Scrucky.
least I was gonna
The
start.
Bears with some
I can't
abysmal
remember what it
stats.
was. I think I'm
He'll
only
usually
watching
drop a
literally
shot
one
like
show
that.
this season,
Don't count on him to miss it again.
and it's a sequel, so it's not like I'm watching anything
Piniazzola
super new.
fires it way up court.
Just new for a specific
Kimball
story.
slides in with a soft finger roll.
All the comments for this video will just be time stamped,
Got one
probably.
left. Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball.
Just a comment with a time stamp to where I start talking about things, and it's just like, yes, officer,
Under
right
4
here.
minutes left in the second half. Boone has it on the elbow. Dish baseline puts it up. The jumper was buried by Maddox. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
All right. I bet you I'm probably up by enough at this point. But I don't know. You never know.
Shepard goes up, fakes it off the glass and in.
I live in Iowa. We have teams who tend to lose a lot of points very quickly towards the end of a game. It's very possible.
Maddox from 17 feet out. The bank shot won't fall.
That's questionable defending there. They're lucky to get away with a miss.
Terrific pass.
Oh.
Pulls the trigger.
There you go.
The three-pointer.
He
knocked
got
down
it.
By Shepard. He's
Time
1 for 2
stamp.
from
Yes,
three-point range.
yeah, this comment right here.
2:47 left in the game. Pokes free. The Bears were the last ones to touch it, and they'll turn it over.
That's all right. some of the people I'm subscribed to on YouTube put videos on there that's like, this is,
Gets it
huh.
left. Shepard bounces it to the left side.
Although I did find a video that was kind of funny. It was by one of the anime shit posters that I really enjoy. It was a video all about thick thighs, set to a drag queen song that my gay friend loves. My gay friend loves the certain drag queen, and turned him on to a song called Thick Thighs, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is an amazing." Not the anime video, but the actual song. It's like, oh my god, I love this one. He does great music.
Defensive position at the right place at the right time yet again. Maddox can't get the jumper to fall.
That is not his shot, Vern. They've got to get a better look than that.
Dumps it off.
Nope. Okay,
Passes
cool.
to the top of the key.
You know what? Here. Come here. Come here. There you go. There you go. Just pass it through, and there you go. That works.
Maddox inbounds
That was
the ball.
probably
Baylor
not how
is really
things should have gone, but that's how it worked.
Feeds left side. No good on the last layup by Maddox.
Nope.
The D was lurking on that one, and it was just
Oh, yeah,
enough
we're up by
to throw
20.
it
Hang
off.
on.
Misfired on that left.
We're up by 20 again. And there's like just over a minute left, so why not? There you go. We pumped another 5 points in. I'll take it. Cool. 23-6. What are we looking at? I don't know what is our tournament looking like. Do we have the tournament set up yet? All right, it's a to be determined right now. We have 3 games. I don't know if I'm gonna get through them. I think I'll get it through at least one. Who knows? Maybe I'll get my shit kicked by Kansas, and I won't even have to worry about going through more. Hey, speaking of Tech, number 1 in the nation, huh? Number 5 Texas. I'm probably gonna face Kansas, but who knows? Oh, I'm going to face Kansas State. Oh, shit. They beat Kansas somehow. God damn. All right. All right. I'm about it. Oh, shit. You know what I should do? I forgot. I need to change my home record because that was a home record. That was a home game. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Hang on. 39-5. Streak goes up to 4. Cool. I think that's it. I don't think we're playing. I don't think we're playing at home anymore. So I think the ticker can pretty much be retired right now until next season, as far as I know, because I think we're going to be playing on a neutral court. I'm going to make sure, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be on the neutral court. I guess I'm not 100% sure yet.
Get ready for college hoops on 2K Sports.
Pretty sure
Iowa
American
State
Airlines Center
Cyclones
is not where
battle
they
the
play.
Kansas State Wildcats.
So yeah, I think we're on neutral court, which means as of right now, I think the ticker's retired until next season. So it's going to sit at 4-game win streak and a home record of 39-5. So we can go ahead and take these down and whoops, missed one. There we go. Whoops. I forget how well we've done against them. I think we won both times we faced them. I'm not 100% sure though.
The Cyclones control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. Dishes inside to the rim.
Hey, good start. I wish he actually finished, but I'll take what I can get.
Knocks down the first one.
Yeah, I guess I hadn't talked about it, but my sleeping schedule was just so warped this week. I think all 5 days that I was actually working, I ended up like splitting my sleep schedule every day. Like I'd come home and like I might get something to eat, or I might wait until, and then maybe around 5 o'clock or so, I'd end up napping. Usually for around 3 hours, sometimes even 4. I wouldn't even wake up till like 9. And then I go back to bed again at like 2 in the morning. And that would just be my day outside of work. What? Did I just see something weird that he just did? Did he just like present himself to me? I'm pretty sure. Because as he was looking to try to... He was crouching over. The other dude, this guy, 31, bends over to present his ass to me and then touch butts with me. And then, I don't know what the hell that was. I'm sure it was perfectly innocent. It's just, he's just like, hey man, good try, good effort. Oh, how do you not finish that? How do you not finish that?
It's blocked. Get it out of there, big fella.
There was no block. There was no nothing.
They tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Tracy.
Hey, oh my God, he's still like
us,
even a minor amount of defense put up in front of him. Hopefully he'll get out of that next season. Hopefully everyone will get a little bit better, a little bit stronger at games, and hopefully they'll be a little bit more skilled next season. There you go. Did he just get scared at the last second of dunking? It looked like he was going up for a dunk, and he just.
And it's timing.
He is such an outstanding passer. High post. Height launches one from beyond the arc. Kennedy
damn it.
beats it to the right wing. Height dishes it to the top of the key. Puts it up. The tray was missed by Bosley. He got the look he wanted to there, Bill.
I wouldn't let him have too many more of those. He can light you up in a hurry.
Well, not quite what I want.
How
How many career wins does my coach have? I'm probably averaging at least conservatively, I'm averaging at least 20 wins a season. Definitely a little bit more though. And I'm in my 12th season? I think I'm in my 12th season. And so now let's just say let's see. About 240. I'm probably about 260. Probably got about 260 wins right now.
Just too much contact,
maybe
there,
more.
You're not going to get away with it if you affect
when you add in because I think they count tournaments and stuff like that as well, so
he misses the first.
Might be closing in on 300.
He sinks the second.
Okay.
Covington inbounds the ball.
Hey! Oh wow! I got away from him, and then instead of driving to the hoop like I thought he was going to do, he just takes 2 steps, goes up to the next guy, who can also jump in his face, and then go.
Ballinger catches it, right wing. Bosley dumps it off. Kennedy passes it to the left. Milton corrals the miss inside.
Let's see what
it's
you got.
Deflected.
Okay. You got a whole heaping of nothing right now.
He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
That last 3 ball was great.
All right, let's get a little bit of focus on here. The good news is I think we've done well enough this season. We've gotten enough strong wins that I'm pretty confident that even if we don't win the tournament, like last year was one of those we have to win the tournament or we're not going to be in the NCAA tournament. This one I'm not so heavily concerned. I still want to win, obviously, but it's not going to be devastating to our season if we don't win the Big 12 tournament this year. So I'm going to try, but it won't be the end of the world. As opposed to last year where it was like, our season's done if we don't win the tournament.
Goes up. The up fake was a good one, and so was the layup by Covington. And they lead
Pretty sure we're still technically a top 25 team. I think.
Lead
I don't
pass
know.
to the middle.
So, yeah. That alone should get us
Take their
a
first time out of the game.
single-digit seed. Should have called it game. Should have called a backcourt violation. I wouldn't doubt it. I didn't really pay attention there. Let's work on defense. Shot selection, honestly, is probably something I should work on, but
are going to
I
shake
think
things
we'll
up
be
a little
okay.
bit with some subs. Scrucky inbounds the ball. Wooden
Why am I
way
so
up
tired?
court.
I think I didn't wake up till
Alley-oop.
like noon today. Ooh!
Head up and eyes
I didn't
open
even
at
mean
all
to
times
do
to
that,
play
but I'll
with this
take
guy.
it.
That's right, and you never
Not
know
quite a
when or
dunk,
where
but
you'll find it. Bellinger. Covington.
just
yanks it
if I
down.
remember right,
That is
isn't the
not a
American
shot,
Airlines
Vern.
Center in
You've got to
Dallas?
get a
I
better
mean, it's
look
got the
than that.
Dallas Mavericks
Nice
colors,
pass.
so I'm
Dumps it to
thinking
the inside.
this is
The
Dallas.
layup good by Scrucky. They're in front, 12-8. About 7.5 minutes left in the half. Passes back to
Nope,
the middle,
nope.
7 feet out. The bank
What
shot
I
won't
wouldn't
fall.
give
He'll
to
usually
have a
drop a shot
modern
like that.
college hoops.
Don't count on him to
Like
miss
there's
it
so
again.
many mods you can have, but that
Scrucky
doesn't
backs him
give you the
down.
college
Kennedy
feeling.
gets whistled for blocking,
It's just,
and that's
you
his
know,
first foul of the
a
game.
smattering
You've got
of
to establish
teams
position early if you're
in
defending
NBA.
Vern, and he just didn't beat him to the spot.
The Wildcats will bring in some players from off the bench. Timba inbounds
You know,
the ball.
I feel like there's
Wooden
always
on
that
the
point
inbound
where
play.
someone says it's never going to happen, you know, because, you know,
Tries again.
just I feel like it's a ooh, you just got fucking annihilated. 7'3", and you're gonna let them just kind of slam the ball back in your face.
He makes the first,
I'm never a person who likes to say never ever
and
because
he'll come away
ooh,
1 of 2.
because I feel like there's gonna be a point where I think eventually something will happen. Like I feel like
Beats it to the left
we're
wing.
never like you know, I don't want to ever say we're never going to get a college
free throw
football
line.
game again. Well, I mean, we're going to get. I mean, we're going to get one technically. It's not going to be NCAA licensed, but we're going to get one. You know, we're going to get a football game with NCAA rule sets in it, even this coming year. And then, I guess people could still hold out hope for Gridiron Champions. I'm not. It's not going to fucking happen. But like, you know, I'd love to have another college basketball game, but I feel like it's got to happen at some point.
Kansas State
I feel like you're not just going to not make any NCAA games anymore.
with the run that they've
I
had
just
just
can't
now.
see that. I don't know. Maybe we just live in a society.
Getting set to inbound
I
the
feel like
ball.
I just feel like it's not possible to just be like, yeah, it's never going to happen again. Like
Forshian
it's got
inbounds the
to.
ball. It's a 6-point game.
Like,
They're
you
set
know,
up and
2K
get 'em
doing 2K football again. I feel like it's got to happen at some point.
Passes to the right.
Even if it's not
Backs down.
NFL, I feel like we're going to get another 2K football. Like they're going to dig into the well
Dishes it to the
and be like,
baseline.
yo, people always
Kennedy
wanted
has it
this.
top of the key.
You know, I feel like there's always the licensing issues
Bellinger
for it,
shoots
but
it. Forshian reels in the offensive rebound.
I don't know.
Flip up and in on that
I
last
feel like at
layup.
some point they're just gonna
Sensational
get it.
teardrop.
That'll bring a tear
It's
to
just a
your
matter of
eye.
when, how long we have to wait.
Pokes free.
Ugh.
And it's controlled by
That was
Kansas
ugly.
State.
A little too much activity down there, and he forgot to squeeze it. Always protect the ball, Vern.
Takes it up. Fouled hard there.
I mean, Jesus, a
two
lot of
free
people
throws.
stuff, you know, for like, oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake or Shenmue 3. Like, that eventually happened. Why can't we get,
Can't
you
sink
know,
the first. The
sports
Cyclones
games?
will make some substitutions.
Couldn't conferences just license themselves without the NCAA? I think that's actually how it would have to happen now. I think that's kind of how it would have to work at this point.
He misses them both.
But yeah,
Under 6
technically,
minutes
they
left
can
in
do
the
it
half.
without the NCAA license. They could maybe just call it college hoops, not use the NCAA license, and then
Passes
just
to the
have,
right.
you know,
Forshian,
conferences
gets it to
put
go.
themselves in there.
And they're now behind by 2.
Don't ever have to use the NCAA license, especially if you put that shit on PC. You wouldn't even need the NCAA license. Like, fuck it, just
Pulled in by
just-
Klein.
just put it on
Wildcats,
PC
they can
and
make
let
it even
people
with
do
the
what they
score.
do.
Kennedy with the shot. We're all tied up.
You don't even have to. You don't even have to try to get like. You don't have to try to get like ESPN or CBS like scoreboards.
Takes
It'd be
it up.
nice, but
Stuffed
eh.
through by Milton. They take a 2-point lead.
Just go get Dick Vitale and a couple other guys. Have them run the stuff for college hoops. Get some stuff in place with schools and conferences. You don't have to use NCAA. You don't have to use ESPN or Fox or any of those other places. Just let people do their modding. Just be like, hey, we didn't put it in there.
I'm sure his coach will be telling him that. Dumps it down low.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it worked. I think that's how it happened when they did the college career thing on NBA 2K a few years ago. I want to say it was 16 that they had that, where there was 16 the Spike Lee thing. Maybe it was 15, but it was definitely just a few years ago when they had the NCAA, where you played a handful of college games, and you could have a college team. As far as I know, they just licensed individually with those teams. Maybe the conferences too. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember if the conferences were actually in there. I feel like if they licensed with the conferences, they probably would have put more than 11 teams in.
He hung in there and got the shot off even when he knew the foul
the longest
was coming.
time FIFA did not have Champions League, and it worked fine, so the NCAA is not needed. Yeah.
He can't get the first.
Like, look at PES. Perfectly fine. It seems like a perfectly fine soccer game that I think for the longest time didn't really have any licenses.
Off on the second.
Or a lot of small licenses.
Timba hands it off. Milton.
Not like it stopped anybody, really. I've always heard good things about between FIFA and PES. It really looks like, because I've never really played a lot of soccer games in a long ass time, but I feel like if I did, I would pick up PES just because it sounds like a game closer to what I would want out of my video games, because I'm a big customization guy, and if I can't get customization, the gameplay better be top notch. But from what I heard, PES is that customization that I want. And halfway decent gameplay.
From the baseline, pulled in by Peñazola.
They're banging
Hey.
out there, and he banged a little harder for the score.
What a battler.
I just realized we're on a nice little streak now.
Pass out left.
We're putting some points down. We're getting a little bit of separation. Never mind.
Stepped up and knocked it down.
Here, I'll do it too.
Throws it up. Misses the
I can't. I think we only have to go to the first one. I think I stood way too far back.
Left in the half. Bold pass. Stolen away by Shepard.
Hey.
Tosses it up court.
Such great instincts.
Nope.
He knew exactly where the ball was going.
There we
They
go.
roll this one goaltender. Out the shot. Kansas State calls time. They're getting set to inbound the ball.
Yeah, like I know there's been a lot of I know people have talked about 2K should put in like TNT coverage because they got so much of the TNT stuff in there already. Because they pretty much got everything TNT except for the actual logos and scoreboard and everything. But at this point, it's like, you can just rely on mods to put the TNT stuff in there. It's easy enough. I run my 2K19 with the Fox setup. Not too hard.
Wooden dumps it off. Passes it down low. Shoots from the post.
Good. Oh, what? How did he get basket interference? How did that shit happen? Explain. PS, the better game you think the license for
kids on the floor play with
but not the
great
Premier League.
chemistry.
Yeah, as far as I remember, they don't have like the big licenses, or at least like the licenses Premier and stuff like that. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about PES. Basically, I've heard people compare it very positively with FIFA, and I've never heard a lot of complaints about it as compared to FIFA. I've heard a litany of FIFA complaints, usually revolving around the same type of shit that people have complaints for with like NBA 2K and Madden. I feel like for as much as I don't play my team or Madden Ultimate Team or any stuff like that, but it seems like that's
swings it to the wing.
I wouldn't say like the downfall of a game. Jesus, threw a forearm into that one. But I feel like that's what allowed them to get lazier, because it's like, well, this thing makes us money, so let's just do that. I think there was like an official Madden poll not too long ago that said, "Hey, what do you think that Madden worked on the most?" And like it was overwhelmingly like Madden Ultimate Team. They're like, "Yeah, I think you worked on Madden Ultimate Team the most." Just like my team, you know, I think they did a lot with my league in NBA 2K this past year. And I think they did very good with that, but also I feel like they did a lot of stuff for my team. And they did a lot of court stuff, which seemed cool. Oh, God, he just holds on to it forever. Which seemed cool at the time, but then you realize, like, oh, there's very specific time stuff, and it's not the greatest. I don't know.
And he's going to come away empty from the line.
I was excited about, like, basically doing slam ball in 2K, and I realized no one really played it much. People played it a little bit, but not much. They mostly just ran around the main court. I was excited for like little things, like dodgeball or something like that. Then it was like, oh yeah, it's only like very specific times. You can't just set up 20 people to run around the park just playing dodgeball. God damn, guys, can we get just a little bit into this? Can we get just a little bit? The Madden 19 has less features than Madden 05. It's pretty telling, yeah. It has less features than NFL 2K5.
The shot was knocked down by Klein. They draw to within 3. No luck. But they still lead by 3.
Okay, this is going to be another low-scoring game. It was just the tale of the stream here is we're not going to put a lot of points down.
We're all set to begin the second half.
Oh, God. What did we do on that? I think we both just kind of... 45 and 38. Okay, we didn't do bad. I think we didn't put down nearly as many shots as I feel like we could have, and yeah, I think we could have done a lot better, but that's all right. They definitely could have done a little bit better. It'd be nice if we make some like not fadeaway shots, but like farther away from in the hoop shots. And making some free throws would be nice. Shooting 40% free throws is generally not good.
Bosley inbounds it to start the second half.
Yeah, I've literally been finding out like new things about some of the stuff on NFL 2K5 where it's like, oh shit, I didn't even know they had this. Like, I'd kind of forgotten that they had, like, cheats and stuff that you can add in. I don't even know how to use them, honestly. I've looked around forever to try to figure out how to make it so it's like they fumble every tackle or, you know, like unlimited turbo or something like that, just to kind of see how goofy it gets when you put that in. They have, like, tiny players in big head mode, and I'm like, oh, that'd be dope. Yeah, I can't quite figure out how to actually set that into a game. I'll have to keep looking.
We'll see if they were listening.
But,
the Wildcats will retain
yeah,
possession.
It was that, and then like there's all these different like fields and domes and everything else aside from just the NFL ones, and I'm like, oh shit, there's all these extra. There's like twice as many. There's like twice as many stadiums as there are teams because they've added in like a bunch of like fantasy stuff too. They're not like super unique, but it's, you know, still looking pretty nice.
Ballinger lets it go. Can't connect from the he got it up there,
I feel kind of lucky that I didn't get like.
Touch, it might have.
I felt like I could have. They could have like really. That's not what I wanted. They really could have kind of fucked me on that one and given me a. What's the word? Could have given me a goaltending call there.
Back, top of the key.
Kansas State.
Stolen
Thanks,
by
appreciate
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around then. Such a
that last shot.
Was that a 2 or a 3? I think that was a 3. Yeah, that was a 3. So yeah, it really is the. I should have known because that's usually how it works. Is the outer one's the NBA, the inner one's the college.
That might just be a lack of concentration, Vern. He should have hit that.
Here comes the double team. Kimba catches it, left wing. Kimba gets the board inside.
Of course, if you don't make it anyway, it doesn't matter too much.
Inbounds the
You're always a
ball.
KSU fan even when you played on your ESPN game for PS2. Okay, I
Leaves
mean,
no room for
it's
error and no
yeah,
room
I know
for
it's nothing
anybody to
personal.
do anything about it.
Ah,
I love the strength. He fought through the foul, no problem. And that'll give him the three-point chance.
ooh.
He can't come away with a three-point play. Last shot
Jesus.
dropped in by Bosley.
This game plan is simple. Just get him the ball. He's your main guy.
Lethal. He is so hard to defend. Backs in. Scrucky takes it up. Slams home a huge dunk. He's shooting 62% for the game.
I think I'd seen something on.
No one around him.
I think I'd seen something on the Switch stuff that they were coming out with some new sports games on the Switch. I know they just did a cricket, which I don't think. Oh yeah, I think that's what it was. Is they were talking about a cricket game, and it was a Big Ant game, which to my, to my chagrin, I don't know. Big Ant sports games, I feel like they would improve over time. And from what I've seen and heard, they have not. They always keep getting mediocre ratings. Is this, are you just doing an ISU legacy, or is this just season mode? This is a career legacy, where I started off with Grambling, and I at this point I'm kind of basically sticking with Iowa State because I want to get them to a national championship. But yeah, I had to work my way up to this. I think I might have turned some people off when I got invited to replace Coach K at Duke, but then Iowa State came knocking, and I was like, well, I want to play for Iowa State. That's like my team. That's my dream job. And I know there were people who were like, why didn't you replace Coach K? That's the job.
Cleans the defensive boards.
I love the defense.
So yeah, this is a legacy.
Doesn't mean you have to give up the easy
Because I've been doing this for, I'm in my 12th season now, so.
Down. Covington releases from
Of course he didn't.
Milton
Anything close to defense wasn't going
the Wildcats
to allow him to make this work. Defense, shot selection. How about that?
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball.
Who knows? Maybe at some point I'll join up with another team,
like
but
man -man.
You got to see how bad Grambling did. I didn't do too bad with Grambling. Grambling's definitely gotten worse though since I left. I think last year was one of the first years that they finally didn't get into the
backs in, kicks it out to the perimeter.
There you go.
Releases.
Didn't get into the tournament. Like their luck finally ran out.
That offensive rebound didn't come to
Oh
him by
my
accident.
God!
He knew right where to be.
They're still up by 9. Height. Klein rips down the offensive rebound.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time
You got it.
they
You
tried
got
to
it. You
sneak
got
one
it.
through on him.
All
The
right, get
big
there.
guy
Get there.
has spoken. Dishes it to the low block. Last basket
There you go.
made by
Just
Sparky.
push your way in.
Nice touch. That's such a smooth move to the rack, Vern.
Just shove your way in dry.
And
It's
steps on the
fine.
line. We're going the other way. Both teams are making
Put a
few
little
lineup
spit
changes.
on it.
He lost track of where he was, Vern. That's just not heads-up basketball.
They don't want you to use spit,
Inbounds
just
the
use
ball.
tears.
Kimba has it on the low block. Gets a piece of it. Kansas State is shooting itself in the foot with all the turnovers.
God
Tracy
damn
has
it.
something for us.
Coach Fife is not sugarcoating the issue. He told his assistants our fundamentals are abysmal.
There you go, there you go,
And
there you go,
then
there you
added,
go.
The only players I
Boom.
want on the floor
Oh,
right now
no.
are the ones that can take care
He can't
of the
shoot.
ball.
Thanks, Tracy. It's 2-on-1.
Oh, God.
Wasn't finished by Kennedy.
We're doing it. We're
About
doing it.
6.5
Come on.
minutes left in the second
Over
half.
there.
He couldn't get it that time, and the D did a great job of making it tough on him.
Passes to
Come
the
on.
stripe. Covington gets it left wing.
I'm trying to get them off the ball here. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ooh. That fancy was that a behind the head pass that I saw? Or is that just a weird glitch? Let me see this. He does it, gets it, and then flips it back behind him. Ooh, just barely over his head too.
And they're now up by 11.
We got some fancy passing up in here.
It up court.
All right.
Wing, passes it back to the right side. Leads him with the pass.
I'll take it. Oh.
Pulls the trigger. The baseline shot off target.
They did just enough to force him to alter his shot.
All right.
What
All right.
solid
What do you
D.
got? What do you got?
The fadeaway.
That's not what I wanted.
By Forcia, and that's his 7th
Why don't you
rebound
like
so
me
far.
doing pump
You want
fakes?
another shot with that much space. He knows he can.
Why do you do this to me, game?
Nailed by Kennedy. Peñazola brings it up court. Kimba takes it in. On the money.
There you go.
By 11. Forcia inbounds the ball. Kennedy step back over the
Hey,
midcourt
there you
line
go.
there.
I
That's
felt like that was a
an
little late on that,
These
but
guys are
okay.
having
I'll still
serious
take it.
trouble right now. If they limited the silly turnovers, maybe the score wouldn't be as lopsided as it is.
I don't think it's that lopsided. We're only up by 11.
passes to the right.
It feels like
Backs
nothing.
down to the bucket. Can't convert. But
All right,
he'll
all
go to the
right.
line for 2.
And I think he's the one that takes forever to do the shoot. So, yep.
He can't get the first.
That was poop.
He's off on the second.
Really? Not
Covington
centered?
pulled down that offensive board like it
Yeah.
was no problem.
Still got our 2 points.
What
It's
a
fine.
battler.
It's deflected, but it's retrieved by Kennedy.
You know what I should play again on stream at some point? I need to play Skater
Wildcats
XL.
use their
I've
second to
actually
last
been,
timeout.
because I think like the first time I played it on stream, I did
Well, let's get back
kind
to
of
the action.
crappy.
Both teams
I
will
know
make
I
some
did really
substitutions.
crappy, and I've
Iowa
played
State
several
wants to go
hours of
big
it
and bring out
now.
a post player to
I've
give
got,
them
you
some
know,
extra
mod
size.
support worked in so I can utilize like new maps and all
Forcia
that.
inbounds
So
the ball.
yeah, it's not
Stolen
too
away
bad
by
now that I've
Iowa
kind of
State.
grown used to it.
Has been
Do
put on
you?
the clinic.
Wonderful job of denying the basketball that time.
I liked it. I feel like there should be more stuff in it,
Backs in,
but
takes it up.
you know,
Misses, but
at
he'll
this
get 2
point-
shots from the line.
at this point, you know, I like some of the other maps, and they just came out with like, oh my god, they just came out with some old school like Tony Hawk maps for the game.
He sinks the second.
So it's been kind of fun to do that. Not to mention, I also found out what seemingly months late about BMX Street's Pipe, which is kind of like, I would say it's almost like Skater XL for BMXing. You know, got several custom maps that you can do on there, and a lot of neat tricks and all that.
He did a
It does
real
seem to
good
be a
job
bit
staying
more
that close
involved
on
with
his
the.
shooter. Just
Does seem
getting
to have a
in
little bit
front of
more
those players
in it
enough to
with
make them miss.
tricks and all that at this point. And does really well with like
Bosley
you know,
fires. Forcia
half
falls
pipes
in the
and
board.
other sorts of things like that.
Put
So
an
I
end to the
enjoy they
run.
at least are starting to get the
Bounced
physics
high
right on
and
that.
in by Ballinger. But they're still behind by
And that's been
14.
pretty fun, but yeah, just a
Kimba
little bit
from the
different to
free
get
throw
used to
line.
with,
Forcia gets the rebound.
with that game.
But they're still up by 14.
I haven't played that as much as Skater XL
Raises
just because
The
I'm
three-point
not
attempt
nearly as good at
missed
it
by
yet.
Sakarakis.
It's still
When a
I'm
shot
really
like
bad.
that comes around, you've
That
got to
pipe.
hit it.
They just dared him to
Hey.
shoot. And they call goaltending. They'll give him the bucket. The Wildcats are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. Bosley inbounds the ball.
I need to get some food and some caffeine when I leave here.
Throws it up. Nails the tray. He's 1 for 6 from downtown. Peñazola passes way down court. Kimba
Hey,
goes up.
hey.
Steps it.
All right,
They're up.
that was that
57
felt like
to
we were
42.
breaking physics to make that happen.
Horner.
Oh yeah, I was looking at just a little bit earlier
Height
tonight.
swings it to
I
the
was
wing.
looking at TCG player. I bought like a bunch of my Magic cards. And I was looking at play mats because one of my buddies has got a play mat that's really kind of funny. Like it's like a specific, it's like a nice specific mat for it's a specific mat for Commander Magic the Gathering. So it's like, oh, it's got a nice little Commander space. So it's like, yeah, and then it's a little space for like your graveyard, and it's like, oh, here's where you put your people, and then it's like fighty area, and then it's just like dead area, really dead area for your graveyard and for your exiling. And I thought that's pretty cool. And I've kind of wanted a play mat.
Ballinger.
And I was looking at
Bricks it off the front iron.
TCG player. It's amazing. They don't seem to have a lot of like. They say they sell like play mats and Funko Pops and all that, but you're not really going to get a whole lot there. And you're definitely not going to get a good price on them.
This kind of excitement is why I love
But they had a whole crap load of Weiss Schwartz play mats. Yeah, that's what I was going to get on there. Is they have a bunch of Weiss Schwartz play mats that seem to be fairly recent too. And it was just kind of funny because, a lot of them, like sometimes they'll have areas specific to Weiss Schwartz. Sometimes it'll just be a design. So it'll just be a design from like whatever show that it's supposed to be for. And that's cool. And I found some that was, I actually did find a Rokubu one. I'm like, dude, the shit I would get if I showed up with a Rokubu playmat. There were a few of them where it was like, oh my god, if I showed up with this playmat, the shit I would get for it. Almost up. In fact, we pretty much got it, but this is probably the last game of this. So I'm not going to worry too much about skipping through the last minute because why not? But I was like, oh man.
He's double teamed.
Oh.
Top of the key from deep.
There you go. Nope. Okay. Get a center on Kagura one. I didn't see one for that. I did see a metric shitload of Idolmaster ones. A lot of them I don't think were in stock though, but they did have a bunch. I think there was also like a Gabriel dropout one which I saw and I was like, I can't no. I want to, but no. I could make a very specific reference that not a lot of people would get, but I would totally buy a new game playmat if it was a screenshot of one of the early episodes with a specific moment. I think it was in like the 4th episode. I'll just leave it at that. So for anyone who's seen New Game, I would love a playmat of that specific moment. I would play on that. One came with the Peach Beach Splash Collector's Edition. Oh shit! Maybe I should have gotten the physical version. Oh, maybe I didn't get the Collector's Edition. I think I might have just gotten the. Oh, no, I didn't.
Backs him down, takes it up, fouled as he went up.
I forget what I got.
Go to the line for a couple.
I own the game. I don't remember if I got the regular or special. I'm pretty sure I bought the special edition. I think I have to check the box again. I don't think I.
Down the first one.
Yes, I did. I think I actually did buy the collector's edition. I got to see now. Because I know there was an art book and like a music CD.
Fortian inbounds the ball.
It's warm in here.
Unloads. Offline.
Ah, suck it.
Fires it way up court. And that's all she wrote.
All right, solid 19-point win. Now we'll probably get our asses kicked by Texas. Unless somehow Texas loses. Wouldn't that be some shit if we actually managed to not have to face them? Yep, Texas, of course. Hey, we're number 18. I'll take it. I want to see who's left. Whoops. Who's left? Us, Texas, Oklahoma State, and Baylor. Oh, man. Texas Tech went down to Oklahoma State. So I wouldn't mind having an Oklahoma State rematch. I wouldn't mind getting my win back against Baylor. Or no, I did beat Baylor. Whoops. Yeah, I beat Baylor. Did I beat Baylor? Did the computer beat Baylor? The computer lost to Baylor. That's after we were on a great win streak there. And then we lost to Baylor. And I think we won to Oklahoma State at least the once. Did we face them twice, or did we not actually face them twice? It looks like we didn't face it. So the one time we have faced them, we won. And we haven't beaten Texas, so this will be a good chance to try to get our win back against Texas, since our CPU team completely got demolished by them on the road. So I think we might have a good shot. Let's see what happens. Save that and call it good. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm gonna call it here. I think I might here. I'm gonna at least end the video for YouTube. I'm not 100% sure about the stream. Uh-oh. I think my phone shut off on me. Uh-oh, my phone locked up on me. That's not good. All right, let me end this for YouTube, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do after this. If I'm just going to end the stream or what I'm going to do. It's not good that my phone locked up on me, and it doesn't seem to be starting, like, actually coming up. So give me a moment there as I try to figure that out. So I'll end it here and say, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. I might be doing something on stream after this once I figure out my life. So thank you, and I will see you next time.